One of the questions everyone had was why defense attorneys Scott Croswell and Merlin Shiverdecker requested a bench trial instead of putting this case in front of a jury.
We thought she was in a lot better position to call balls and strikes in this case on both factual and legal issues than let a jury speculate it and be convinced by a drama queen and disregard the law.
Shiverdecker says Mixon was ready to take the stand, but when it came time to put on the defense, the attorneys opted against it. In fact, they didn't even put on a defense.
We made the assessment that the state's case, the city's case, was so flawed, so weak, that no rational trier of fact could have found him guilty. So what's the point in putting him on when you got a winner?
You'll remember, the initial charge that was filed against Mixon was actually dropped. Investigators then spent more time trying to find evidence, and then the charge was refiled weeks later. Co-counsel Scott Croswell says he doesn't think a charge would have been filed at all if this weren't Joe Mixon.
In my opinion, there would have been no time spent to investigate it, and charges would not have been filed. But it goes back to my original statement that the reason is that if it were simply as you just described, neither you or your friends in the press would have had any interest in it. There would have been no pressure.
Now, the attorneys say that they've gotten to know Mixon over the past few months while they've worked on this case, and that he's a fine, upstanding young man, and that he's very well liked by his teammates and the Bengals organization. Now, speaking of, he will not be with the team tonight as they take on the Atlanta Falcons, but he should rejoin them for practices starting next week. For now, at the Bengals Stadium, I'm Christian Hauser. Back to you all in the studio.
Christian, thank you for that update. And the two attorneys speak about much more than just the trial. They also discuss Joe Mixon's past and his family life. We put a link up to the radio broadcast in the article. Just open the Local 12 News app and click on the article that's titled Attorneys Discuss Joe Mixon Trial.
Hey there, thanks so much for visiting the Local 12 YouTube channel. Click the links, hit subscribe to get notified anytime we post content to this channel.